This evening, government creates new agency tasked with managing GPL. Minister of State discusses the parking meter suspension. Jagdeo accuses the government of funding racist internet trolls. In the region, Roman Catholic bishop resigns from the Vatican. And internationally, police have identified the suspect in the London terror attack.
From Safe TV headquarters in South Ramville Gardens, this is Safe TV Headline News with George Gonzalez.
Headline News is now being streamed live on our YouTube channel, as well as our website, safetvghana.com. Join us. A fresh state agency and new board of directors has been approved by Cabinet called the Power Producers and Distributors Incorporated. The new agency is now tasked with providing operation and maintenance services to the Guyana Power and Light Incorporated. Andrew Weeks reports that Minister of State and Cabinet Secretary Joseph Harmon made the announcement on Thursday at the most recent post-cabinet media briefing.
The company has replaced the Finnish company Wärtsilä that provided operation and maintenance services to the Guyana Power and Light Inc. since 1994. The contract between Wärtsilä and the Guyana Power and Light Inc. ended in December of 2016. The directors that were appointed to the board are Mr. Mark Bender as chairperson or chairman, Mr. Aaron Fraser, vice chairman, Mr. Ronald Burt Smith, secretary. The other board members are Mr. Hariram Parmesar, Mr. Stephen Fraser, Mrs. Amanza Walton Desir, Mrs. Verley Class, the permanent secretary at the Ministry of Public Infrastructure, and a member of the opposition PPP.
Minister Harmon also stated that the state was paying Wärtsilä huge sums of money, but the question was asked if the money Wärtsilä was getting will be transferred to the new state agency. Harmon said,
well, basically, we will be saving. That's what I can say to you, that the Guyana Power and Light will be saving because the sums of money which were paid to Wärtsilä will definitely see an improvement in the remuneration for the persons who are now in this new company and still be able to provide a savings for the GPL, so that it's a sort of a win-win situation for us in Guyana. And of course it gives credence to the fact that we need to invest in our own people who are actually doing these kinds of work. They are the competent persons, and it's important that we give them that assurance that as a government and as the people that we support them, and we expect that they will produce at the levels to which they are accustomed to.
Public Infrastructure Minister David Paterson had announced the new company last December. The company became fully active on the first day of 2017. Minister Harmon explains more about the new company's operation.
Well, what I can say is that it is the operations and maintenance of these engines that the company will be dealing with. And to say that the operations and maintenance of these engines were actually always done by the Guyanese component, and that the Wärtsilä provided supervisory services. It was felt that the company that's organized by Guyanese would be better positioned to do that. The access to spares and so on will not be affected by the formation of this company to deal with operations and maintenance. Those arrangements will still be in place, but it is that component which requires the operations and maintenance of the engines, which really will now be dealt with by this company.
Andrew Weeks, Channel 2, Headline News.
Thanks, Andrew. First, it was fake news. Now it seems that opposition leader Barrett Jagdeo has taken another leaf out of President Trump's book. Jagdeo accused the government of encouraging racial discord through the use of internet trolls.
It's an industry now generated by this DPI to polarize our people, and we have to be careful about it and condemn it openly. Just like how I've condemned it, I hope that
The opposition leader claims to have evidence of a secret budget within the Department of Public Information. This budget, according to him, goes to the funding of government agents to work as internet trolls on Guyanese social media pages.
fairly reliable sources that they have a secret budget in the DPI and they're paid about 50 trolls on the internet. And what they have done, they have given them different names. Some Indo-Guyanese sung their names, and some Christian Afro-Guyanese sung their names. And their entire job now is to use the most racist language online, hoping that it will polarize people. Polarize people. And this is
He further states that if true PPP supporters are found using racist language, then the party will condemn the speech. If such an accusation is true, given the current laws against stirring up racial sentiments, this could have serious implications for the government. Unfortunately, Mr. Jagdeo was unclear as to where he found this information. Additionally, he is either not able or not willing to produce documents that substantiate his claims. Still ahead after the break, Minister of State discusses parking meter suspension, and one taxi driver avoids serious injury from a falling pole.
Sometimes there's just too much information to keep up with when you're pregnant. What you should and should not eat, what kind of exercise is right for you, how to handle mood changes, even how to determine when it's time for delivery.
Don't let your pregnancy be a burden. Watch The Baby Story on Safe TV Channel 2 every weekday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Now you can know all you need to know from conception to delivery when you watch The Baby Story on Safe TV Channel 2.
Come on down to clearance for the big March Madness sale. Ladies, enjoy 25 to 70% off jeans, tops, skirts, and even sexy short dresses. In addition to that, enjoy crazy discounts on ladies' designer handbags and shoes. And the craziness continues in the gents department with up to 70% off Kenneth Co shoes and shirts. I'm talking half off Nike sneakers along with Levi's jeans, and up to 70% off short pants and jerseys. Now remember, the madness happens on the 31st of March at Clearance, the place to be for the big sale. Always keeping you in style.
It's always fresh, tasty, enticing, and the best in town. Served hot from our experienced chefs. Come and enjoy our daily meals with a wide and delicious menu to choose from. Also a wide variety of pastries and dessert. We can also host your luncheons, cocktails, parties, and formal gathering. For reservation, call 225-1730, 225-0038, and delivery 225-0195 or 225-0159. The new thriving Chinese restaurant, 32 Main Street, Georgetown.
Yes, let's get it on. Total U Plus is introducing the bridal collection. We sell bridal gowns with over 150 styles to choose from, including bridal gowns for Muslim brides. We also sell bride and bridesmaid gloves, tiaras, petals, flower girl baskets, bridal pins, just married signs for vehicles, guest books and pens, aisle runners, veils, table placement holders, garters. Yes, the complete collection. Come see our bridal display in store. Total U Plus Bridal Collection, Froggity's Mall, booth number 16. Let's get it on.
Need a ride around town and beyond? Look no further than Oasis Ride Taxi Service. With affordable prices and some of the best drivers in the business, we've been delivering prompt and reliable service to Guyana for over 16 years. We also offer tours, chauffeur service, and even car rentals. You can call us at 231-5554 or 225-5496. For deals, specials, and more information, find our page on Facebook, Oasis Ride Taxi Service. Let's go.
It's next level time, Guyana. Let's get ready for Love and Sunshine Destination Wedding Conference and Expo coming on April 1st and 2nd, 2017 to Guyana, South America. Come enjoy the company of Joy Agnes, Destination Wedding Specialist, Mark Jennings, TV host and lifestyle expert, Jacqueline Johnson, Destination Wedding Expert, Gary Gavaya, CEO, Roraima Group, Angie Zimmerman, Floral Expert, and Richard Markel, founder of AFWPI. Registration US $100 before March 15, thereafter US $150. Learn from the industry experts, see floral demonstrations, network at the cocktail, and benefit from educational sessions on wedding planning. Contact us for sponsorship at info@joyagnesevents.com. Love and Sunshine Destination Wedding Conference and Expo, a must for all wedding professionals. See you there.
Seems like people will try just about anything to lose weight these days. But nothing works better than proper dieting and exercise. So if you're guilty of eating the wrong foods, not finding time to exercise, or can't afford a gym, join Safe TV Channel 2 for Body and Spirit. Aerobics workout with Dick Nunez.
Hello, I'm Dick Nunez. Welcome to Body and Spirit Aerobics.
Weekday mornings from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Don't hesitate. Act now, because your greatest wealth is your health.
This place is really hot. What's wrong with your AC?
It's not working.
Well, we wouldn't be able to continue this meeting anymore because this place is extremely hot.
Wait, please don't go.
Here's a company you can call to get your AC fixed. Action Cool.
Honey, what's dinner? I had a hard day.
I'm sorry you had a hard day, but guess what, babes? I didn't cook today because the stove is not working.
Having trouble at home or at the office? Then call the professionals at Action Cool. Our fully trained technical team have the skills and experience in repairs of all air-conditioned units, refrigerators, gas stoves, washing machines, and a whole lot more. For further information, visit us at 86 Hill and Princess Street, Mandela Avenue, Georgetown, or call us on telephone number 225-7867.
Minister of State Joseph Harmon defended Cabinet's move on the suspension of the parking meters bylaws, but could not say which part of the Guyana Constitution empowers the minister to suspend the bylaws. Andrew Weeks reports that the minister yielded to the Attorney General for an explanation.
Yes, indeed.
And you wouldn't know which part of the Constitution or the law would give him the authority to suspend bylaws.
Well, I would advise that the Minister of Legal Affairs be contacted, but I am satisfied that the minister acted within the purview of the law, and that he was the advice given by the Attorney General was correct in law.
Minister of State and Cabinet Secretary Joseph Harmon. The suspension of the bylaws is for 3 months. But what if there is no movement or agreement when the 3 months are up? Harmon said,
well, we really would wish to give full support to a process of negotiation and consultation which will result in a favorable outcome. That is to say that the Council, the Smart City Solution, the stakeholders, that is citizens, that they all are a diadem on the issues in relation to the parking meter project and the contract itself. We have not taken a position as to what happens after the 3 months, but we do believe that good sense will prevail and we'll be able to get a favorable outcome.
The Georgetown Mayor and City Council did not act on the previous order following legal opinion obtained by Town Clerk Royston King. Since the suspension of the bylaws, which suspended the parking meter contract in its entirety, there have been calls from many against the parking meter project, including Deputy Mayor, for the Town Clerk to resign. Harmon said,
well, first, the council, as you know, is an independent body, and therefore, if they have an issue with any officer related to the council, then there's a process within the city council to deal with that. That is what I would say about that. But certainly, any issues, this is what we said, the contract should be reviewed, and that the review must include the stakeholders. And so that any person or any business or any entity which has an issue with aspects of the contract must be given an opportunity in that process to bring that issue to the table.
Andrew Weeks, Channel 2 Headline News.
Thanks, Andrew. In the most recent post-cabinet media briefing, Minister of State Joseph Harmon spoke on the government's decision to suspend the parking meters contract. The justification given by Harmon for the suspension of the contract was that the government lacked knowledge of 3 key details of the deal. Today, opposition leader Barrett Jagdeo responded to Minister Harmon's claims. The parking meters contract has become a hot-button issue in Guyana. The public outcry has led the government to intervene. Their intervention centers around 3 points. The government claims to have been unaware of the lack of public tendering, terms of the contract, and its bylaws. Claims because according to opposition leader Barrett Jagdeo, they must have been aware.
Are the 3 vital things? No public procurement, through a transparent process. That is what people have been saying a long time. They have that information. They had the contract, they knew the terms of the contract, and they put in place the bylaw, which they should know about.
It is Jagdeo's belief that the central government should have been aware of these necessary details within the contract. On the other hand, if they truly were not aware, then Jagdeo expresses serious concerns of central government's management abilities.
Saying that they did not know these 3 things, after 10 months of everyone in Guyana saying them, then they should resign because of incompetence. The government, the entire government should resign for incompetence.
Mr. Jagdeo posited that cabinet intervened due to public pressure and not due to a true sense of altruism. In fact, he argues that the central government was complicit in the planning and execution of the parking meters contract due to the fact that they signed the documents.
The full government intervened, although they were complicit. They didn't intervene here to save people. They were complicit from the beginning. They're just reversing for a short while their own action. And then once the protests die away, they're hoping then this contract, I suspect, will re-emerge in a different form, but people will still have to pay in this.
The opposition leader believes that people should not take the suspension as an end to the contract. Rather, it is, in his opinion, a distraction technique in order to introduce a more palatable form of metered parking within the city of Georgetown, a concept that his party is completely against. A Green Eyes taxi driver escaped serious injuries as a Guyana power and light pole came crashing down on his car. Andrew Weeks reports that the GPL worker claimed that the driver was driving fast, but the members of the community say otherwise.
The incident happened around 9:45 on Thursday morning when Yorin Parker, a GI taxi driver, was heading to West Rumvelt Housing Scheme, aka the Island, for a pickup. But moments before he came out of the car, Parker said,
I end up coming in slowly. I see this post a little thing. When I reach now, it shakes. So I hear somebody shouting out, yo, yo. So when I catch myself, all I see this post coming. All I could do now is try to pull, right? I try in a dramatize, I pull into a car now. Why is this post fall? And this wire end up pulling it and it lash the car and end up fitting in there. Why is try saving myself because I see electrical wire and all these things when I, and just come out. My sister, my cousin, come for end up holding me, want me for dramatize because, again, shaky all my body.
The woman he was going to collect, seen here, told Headline News that the post is not good and it was reported to GPL, but they did not heed the residents' warnings.
The post was shaking, and this morning I find the light was coming off all day, all morning, half an hour to come out now to go to my red neighbors and ask them how the light coming off. Yeah, take off your stuff. And I call for say going to GPL for make a report because I don't like it. And when he come for me, I was coming out and this one thing.
So you have made a report about this before?
Yes, several times.
And what happened?
And that when they come, that it was testing the post too. And I said, this post is a dangerous post. The GPL man trying to tell me if I work at GPL.
A GPL worker, according to members of the community, claimed that the driver was speeding, but that was shot down by the residents. Moments after the incident, a GPL crew arrived to look into the matter.
This thing coming in your body. Piece of the wood there, right? And you don't know you ain't gonna land directly on it. The vibration alone?
No. You see alone went to the vehicle picking up somebody here.
No, walk into the vibration. Think it's the crack the window screen money.
The car is not owned by Parker. It is loaned to GI Taxi Service. Parker is counting himself lucky to be alive. The question is, who will pay for the damages? What would be the compensation that you're looking for this vehicle?
I know what you're able to. I like the GPL. Fund me back something because they say it's not just picking up anything.
Andrew Weeks, Channel 2, Headline News.
Thanks, Andrew. Don't go away. Still ahead, we have our regional and international news.
Sometimes there's just too much information to keep up with when you're pregnant. What you should and should not eat, what kind of exercise is right for you, how to handle mood changes, even how to determine when it's time for delivery.
Don't let your pregnancy be a burden. Watch The Baby Story on Safe TV Channel 2 every weekday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Now you can know all you need to know from conception to delivery when you watch The Baby Story on Safe TV Channel 2.
Come on down to clearance for the big March Madness sale. Ladies, enjoy 25 to 70% off jeans, tops, skirts, and even sexy short dresses. In addition to that, enjoy crazy discounts on ladies' designer handbags and shoes. And the craziness continues in the gents department with up to 70% off Kenneco shoes and shirts. I'm talking half off Nike sneakers along with Levi's jeans and up to 70% off short pants and jerseys. Now remember, the madness happens on the 31st of March at Clearance, the place to be for the big sale. Always keeping you in style.
Need a ride around town and beyond? Look no further than Oasis Ride Taxi Service. With affordable prices and some of the best drivers in the business, we've been delivering prompt and reliable service to Guyana for over 16 years. We also offer tours, chauffeur service, and even car rentals. You can call us at 231-5554 or 225-5496. For deals, specials, and more information, find our page on Facebook. Oasis Ride Taxi Service. Let's go.
It's next level time, Guyana. Let's get ready for Love and Sunshine Destination Wedding Conference and Expo coming on April 1st and 2nd, 2017 to Guyana, South America. Come enjoy the company of Joy Agnes, Destination Wedding Specialist, Mark Jennings, TV host and lifestyle expert, Jacqueline Johnson, Destination Wedding Expert, Jerry Gavaya, CEO, Roraima Group, Angie Zimmerman, Floral Expert, and Richard Markel, founder of AFWPI. Registration US $100 before March 15, thereafter US $150. Learn from the industry experts, see floral demonstrations, network at the cocktail, and benefit from educational sessions on wedding planning. Contact us for sponsorship at info@joyagnesevents.com. Love and Sunshine Destination Wedding Conference and Expo, a must for all wedding professionals. See you there.
Seems like people will try just about anything to lose weight these days. But nothing works better than proper dieting and exercise. So if you're guilty of eating the wrong foods, not finding time to exercise, or can't afford a gym, join Safe TV Channel 2 for Body and Spirit. Aerobics workout with Dick Nunez.
Hello, I'm Dick Nunez. Welcome to Body and Spirit Aerobics.
Weekday mornings from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Don't hesitate. Act now, because your greatest wealth is your health.
It's always fresh, tasty, enticing, and the best in town. Served hot from our experienced chefs. Come and enjoy our daily meals with a wide and delicious menu to choose from. Also a wide variety of pastries and dessert. We can also host your luncheons, cocktails, parties and formal gathering. For reservation, call 225-1730, 225-0038 and delivery 225-0195 or 225-0159. The New Thriving Chinese Restaurant, 32 Main Street, Georgetown.
This place is really hot. What's wrong with your AC?
It's not working.
Well, we wouldn't be able to continue this meeting anymore because this place is extremely hot.
Wait, please don't go.
Here's a company you can call to get your AC fixed. Action Cool.
Honey, what's dinner? I had a hard day.
I'm sorry you had a hard day, but guess what, babes? I didn't cook today because the stove is not working.
Having trouble at home or at the office? Then call the professionals at Action Cool. Our fully trained technical team have the skills and experience in repairs of all air-conditioned units, refrigerators, gas stoves, washing machines, and a whole lot more. For further information, visit us at 86 Hill and Princess Street, Mandela Avenue, Georgetown, or call us on telephone number 225-7867.
In news from the region now, Roman Catholic Archbishop Joseph Harris has tendered his resignation from the post to the Vatican. See News reports. And internationally, police have named Khalid Massoud as being responsible for the Westminster attack. CNN's Phil Black has more.
The 1983 Code of Canon Law and the 1990 Code of Canons require most bishops to submit their resignations at the age of 75, but the Pope is not required to accept them. Archbishop Harris celebrated his 75th birthday on Sunday, March 19th. He is waiting on a response from the Vatican as to whether or not he will continue as Archbishop.
I have sent my resignation letter in. I delivered it to the nuncio a few days before my 75th birthday. I'm told that it already went to Rome. So I await what the Pope will say.
The Archbishop lists his achievements during his tenure as the completion of the refurbishment of the Cathedral of Immaculate Conception, his stance on child marriages, and his intervention on behalf of prisoners in remand yard. He also shares his view on the death penalty.
I was thinking about it 2 days ago and asking myself, if the death penalty is reinstated, at the end of it all, having hanged 2 people or 3 people, what does that do to our nation? I remember the same Ramesh Lawrence Maharaj.
Archbishop Harris says hangings will not help because the causes of crime and violence are not being attended to.
Crime and violence will continue. Hanging will not stop drugs coming into the country. Hanging will not stop people fighting for turf. And so the murders will continue.
And he blames this country's education system for creating criminals.
We never take into account learning styles and aptitudes. Everybody is forced into this grammar school thing. And so we produce failures. And when you produce failures, there's no hope. There's tremendous anger.
Archbishop Harris was installed as the 10th Archbishop of Port of Spain on December 8, 2011. Karen Cozier-Phillip, C News.
And internationally, police have named Khalid Massoud as being responsible for the Westminster attack. CNN's Phil Black has more.
The Metropolitan Police have just released the name of the man they believe was responsible for the attack that took place just a short distance from here at Parliament yesterday. In a statement from the Met Police, they say that he was Khalid Massoud, a 52-year-old man born in the UK, in Kent, who was most recently believed to be living in the West Midlands region of the UK. They say that Masood was also known by a number of aliases. He was not the subject of any current investigations, they say, nor was there any prior intelligence about his intent to mount a terrorist attack. But they go on to confirm what the Prime Minister Theresa May was talking about. This is a man that was certainly known to authorities here. He was on the books. He was known to police and has a range of previous convictions for assault, including grievous bodily harm, possession of offensive weapons and public order offences. He was convicted of offences. His first offence had support or assistance in carrying out that attack.
And that's Channel 2 Headline News for this Thursday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to find Channel 2 Headline News on Facebook, YouTube, and safetvghana.com. You can also tune in at 6:30 tomorrow morning for a rebroadcast, and Friday evening at 6 o'clock for more news. For now, I'm George Gonzalez, signing out from this newscast. Thank you for welcoming us into your homes, and do have a blessed evening.